Ladies, gentlemen, please join us over here. Come closer. We would like to start. It's sunny over here. It's hot. I will give you the explanation. Whoever has questions, please keep your questions later on in the shade. You can ask as many questions as you want, okay? But not in the shade, not in the sun. All right. If you look over here in the map over here, guys, we started already. You can see the green dots over here, all the green color. These are the mountain range of the land of Israel. The mountain range it goes from south to north, and all this piece of land over here, the region that called the Western Galilee, it depends if you refer it from land to with or land. If you refer to the land, it's part of the topographic high mountains in Israel that goes from Judea and Samaria this way, Shem area, all the way to the Lower Galilee and Upper Galilee. Okay, we have Lower Galilee and we have the Upper Galilee. In the western part of this, we're talking about the West Galilee, and then it's separated from the coastal plain that you see over here. If you're talking about strands from south and left, so the coastal plain is separated from the Western Galilee, because the Western Galilee is part of the Lower Galilee and then Nablus area and Judea and Samaria and this area. But if you refer this area from east to west, so this part of is the same part of the geographical area of the Western Galilee, which is also the coastal plain. Coastal plain of the Western Galilee and the Western Galilee over here. So this is one part, and if you want to refer this part to the mountains, it's fine. Also, if you want to refer the coastal plain to the other coastal plain that we have in Israel, down south, it's also fine. It depends if you look to the east to west or south and north. Now, if you look to of my fingers like this, okay, look at my hands. This is how actually, this is the kind of topography, special topography of the Western Galilee. And this is also a question for the test. I saw in the test several times where they asked the question, what is the topography of the Western Galilee? And the topography of the Western Galilee is actually branches of the mountains and wadis. Branches of the mountains and wadi. Branch of the mountains and wadi. Branch of the mountains and wadi. We have fingers of the mountain that comes from here. Now this area, you see at my hand, this area is the region of Pki'in. This is the area of Pki'in that we just came from. From here to here, it's already Mount Hermon. This is Mount Hermon. This is Pki'in. All this area, it's called Tefen Heights. The Tefen Heights, remember the park Tefen that we saw? This is the Tefen Height. And from here, when you go west, you have branches of the mountain, and in between of them, you have a long stream like this. This one is the one that we are now standing on. We're standing on this one, on the northern one, which is called the Sulam Tire and edimit branch. Below us is called Nachal Betzet, the stream of Betzet, just below us. Then we have another one, another branch. It's called Evdon. Evdon branch. And the names are not that important, but the important is the topography, how it is. So we have Evdon one, and then we have another stream called Gziv, Nachal Gziv, Gziv stream. Then we have another one that we actually drove on it. We drove on it from Malot. This is the Malot branch. We drove kind of from Malot to the coastal plain. Then we have another stream over here that's called Gaton. Then we have another branch over here that's called Gat Asher Yechiam, and another stream over here that's called Nachal Bet HaEmek stream, that in Arabic it's called Wadi Majnuna. It's here. So we were here also. Okay? And then we have Tefen branch. So we have one Tefen branch, we have all the other branches in between of them, 4 main water streams that they have a very good quality of water and a lot of amount of water in them. And those streams are very long streams that goes all the way from Mount Meron to the shore and to the Mediterranean. You know, Mount Meron is very high, and the water spreads through the layers over there, and eventually we have freshwater springs, and the water came out as very good quality. Okay, two of the main streams goes from Mount Meron to the south, and eventually go to the Sea of Galilee, to the Kinneret. One of them is Nachal Ahud, and the other one is Nachal Zalmon. All the other ones go all the way from there to the west, and eventually to the Mediterranean. Nachal long stream, 40 kilometers, of one stream, especially the Nahal Gaziv, all the way down south to there. So from here, it looks to us that it's all flat, but we know that it's all not flat at all because we're in the highest point of the earth. It's flat, but it's not flat. It's all ranges of stream, wadis, and ranges of mountains.
So we're seeing the mountains between here. You don't see them, but they're.
Yeah, but whenever you see a village, you know that this is the branch of a mountain. Okay?
On the Gav?
On the Gav, on the top of it. Because all the villages, they are not going to build a village in the middle of the wadi, in the middle of the stream. They're going to build a village on the top of it. So whenever you see a village, it's on the top, and in between of them, there are wadis. In between of them, there are streams. Okay? And all the roads and all the villages will be always on the top of those finger branch of the mountain, and not in the wadi because it's too steep over there. There's water over there, but it's very steep, it's very narrow. You cannot live there, you cannot build a road inside the stream and inside the wadi. In general, what we can see over here, if you go all the way from the left, you can see all the way there a tree highest mountain to the left in the horizon.
Yep.
The mountain on the left side with the antenna on the top of it is Mount Adir. The second one is Mount Hiram, and the third one is Mount Meron, which is the highest mountain in the second mountain highest in Israel and the highest mountain in the Galilee. Mount Meron is all the way there.
What are the mountains?
There's the mountain.
Mount Adir, Mount Adir, Mount Hiram, and Mount Meron. No, I'm talking about the mountains over there, far east.
On the horizon.
Far east in the horizon. And then you can see the area, the other mountains to the right a little bit. This is the area of Nebi Samalan and Khufesh, and the area of Ma'alot that we just came from over there. Nearby over here, the village, the kibbutz over here is kibbutz Eilon. This is kibbutz Eilon. Further after Eilon, we have kibbutz Goren. We're going to talk about it because we're going Moshav Goren. We're going to drive through it. So we have Eilon close to us. Goren is over there. We have the village of Ya'ara, which is a very unique village. It's called Ya'ara. It's one of the two combined villages that was established of Jews and Arabs that lives together. What is the second one? Neve Shalom. You heard about Neve Shalom, right? The Jews and Arabs live together. Also over here in Ya'ara, Bedouin tribe and Jewish people live together over here from the beginning, from 1950s in Ya'ara. I will tell the story later on in the shade or in the bus, but remember I owe you a story about how it became together.
Since the 19th.
Very good question. Someone already mentioned not a pillbox but a Tigard. But the Tigard Charles, okay?
Oh yeah.
Someone already mentioned it. You saw the Tigard policeman over there. You see the Tigard in the middle of Ya'ara. This Tigard is also called the Tigard of Bassa. Bassa, a previous Arab village where Shlomi is born. It's called Bassa. Shlomi, today the city of Shlomi, the town of Shlomi is on the ruins of Bassa. And in Bassa today we still have the ancient church and the ancient mosque that used to be over there before the people ran away from there into Lebanon. They live in Bassa. And the agricultural crops of Bassa came all the way to here. And this policeman still called Bassa. Although the Bassa is still Bassa. The village of Bassa was where Shlomi is today. We're going to drive there later on. This is the policeman of Bassa, one of the Tigard stations that we're going to talk about it later on also. Remember this Tigard station?
Charles.
Here, the policeman.
I think Charles.